Hey guys, Bryan Lebo here with a quick November Summerlin update video. First up, let's check out last month's sales. Last month, we sold 148 homes. While this is less than we did in September, it's actually fantastic news since that equates to an 11% increase over last year's sales of 133. All right, next is everyone's favorite subject, median price. As you can see on the screen right now, the current median price in Summerlin is $312,500. This was down 2% from last month, but up 4% from last year. So to add some perspective, the median price in Summerlin is about 45% more expensive than the rest of the valley. On the downside, however, while the rest of the valley's median price went up 11% over this past year, we only saw 4%. So overall, it's somewhat difficult to track the median price in Summerlin on a monthly basis since we have so few sales that the median price tends to really fluctuate greatly. All right, next, let's check out our current inventory levels. As you can see on the screen now, we currently have only 587 homes on the market. Now, while this translates to a 3% decrease from the previous month, it's important to note that this same time last year, we only had 474 homes on the market. All right, now for the breakdown of this inventory. 5.1% of our inventory are short sales, 2% are foreclosures, and 92.8% of the market are normal or traditional sales. Unlike the rest of the valley, we saw a moderate increase last month in short sales and foreclosures. Even though any increase isn't a particularly good thing, a few homes here and there isn't really anything to be concerned about right now. We still have a much larger ratio of normal home sales than the rest of the valley. So now let's wrap up what we learned. Overall sales were very strong, while the median price dipped a little bit. Inventory shrunk just a tad, and we saw a bit more distressed inventory hit the market. So what does this mean for us moving forward? Well, much like the rest of the valley, prices are very much flat right now. The low end of the market is still doing quite well in Summerlin, but even that's hit a wall with regards to price increases. We had a few months over the beginning of the summer where the low end just jumped tremendously. Meanwhile, the mid-range market is remarkably stable, and in some cases, it's actually seeing some price decreases. Everything now is about value. Homes that are in move-in condition are still selling for top dollar and sometimes have multiple offers still. Meanwhile, average homes are sitting much longer. As a seller, in most cases, the best thing you can do is invest some money into improving your home. It's almost impossible to lose money adding granite countertops, a fresh coat of paint, and in some cases, even new flooring. See, most buyers will pay twice your actual cost to remodel since they can finance that into their loan when they're buying your house. On the other hand, buyers become extremely price sensitive when they feel a home requires too much remodeling. Between my contractors and vendors, it almost always pencils out for sellers to make light improvements before selling in this market. Meanwhile, for the buyers out there, I'm seeing plenty of homes with fabulous potential that are just sitting on the market right now. If you have an extra, say, $10,000 in your budget, you'd be amazed how far that can go. In many cases, I've completely remodeled an entire home for 10 grand to the point that you don't even recognize it anymore. So for the value-conscious buyers out there, it's a great time to find an older home in North Summerlin with a great floor plan, large lot, but simply needs a little bit of contemporary updating. I'm a huge fan of this concept moving forward. As Summerlin continues to illustrate that maturing neighborhoods in Las Vegas can still be very desirable if provided a little bit of attention. I really feel that the overall value right now is in these older parts of Summerlin, especially since many of these available homes can never be built ever again. I mean, 2,000 square foot homes with 3-car garages and large lots, those are a thing of the past at this point. But for $10,000, you can remodel it and in some cases have a greater product than some of the newer homes that are being built. Well, that's it for this month, guys. Thanks again for watching. Please click here to subscribe and have a fantastic Thanksgiving, everyone.